Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another Talk to Me Tuesday videos. This video is going live on March 25th, 2025. I'm answering last Tuesday's videos comments, so if you want me to respond to you on next Tuesday, just leave your comments on this video and I'll get back to you. Keep the conversation going, I appreciate it. And as always, if you want to chat with me more and fuck around, I got a Discord. Send me an email and I'll send you an invite link to be a part of that. Alright, so last Tuesday, it's just one long comment from Jeremy the fucker, as he's nicknamed. So I got asked about fucking the type of coffee I drink, because I guess, people up in other parts of the world, they tend just to drink espresso shots, right? And like here in America, we tend to drink bigger mugs. Kind of like this shit. If I was to guess, this is like a 5-mug coffee container. Most coffee cups here in America, they're 12 ounces. So I think it fits 5. Yeah, it's good though. Fuck it. I like it. I like sipping on my coffee all throughout the morning, just helps me get going. I don't give a shit. But yeah, when I go outside though, if I go to like a Starbucks or a coffee shop, I do ask for the espresso shots. I'll ask for like a triple espresso shot just to drink it quicker and fucking go. So yeah, but when I'm home, I like to chill with my coffee. And fucking Jeremy here has something to say to that. He says I drink a normal human-sized coffee 12-ounce mug. Now for those that don't know what a 12 ounce is, then yeah, just a regular coffee mug. Not an espresso shot little thing, but yeah, just like a regular coffee mug. My only problem with these fucking things is that, well, one, I don't think it's enough for me to get me high, in the sense of like fucking high off caffeine. And so this shit gets cold, man, It's like, part of the reason I like my insulated cup here. It's, keeps it warm and throughout, for a couple hours. It's really good. Yeah, I love my caffeine in the morning. But yeah, this don't do me that much good. Also, like, I just need to have a lid, like, there's too much dust and shit floating around. I don't need to have my coffee get filled with coffee, with dust and all that shit. Fuck all that. Like last videos we were discussing about like color balancing monitors. Like, I never done that, mainly because I don't have an environment that's controlled, meaning that like there's a window in front of me, right? So during the morning I get the sun that hits me, then like in the afternoon the sun is gone towards that direction, right? From where I live. So throughout the day there's like a difference of room temperature, brightness, or whatever throughout the day, so it's not consistent. If I worked in an office and there's no windows and everything was consistently lit, then I think it would have color calibrated my monitors, because I'm able to like adjust it to make sure it gives me the most accurate color possible. But in my case, since throughout the day the room temperature color changes throughout the day, I really don't see the point of doing that, right? But yeah, I got nothing against color calibrating. I just, like, for me it doesn't make sense at the moment, right? He just gets like the monitor has solid reviews, and he got himself a deal. He got himself a 2K 120 hertz monitor for gaming and to work on. I mentioned before, if you were to get one monitor, I would suggest you to get a 2K ultra wide, both for gaming and editing. Maybe for gaming it might suck, because you might get like the like the edges cut off, so you might have like the black bars on the side. Or you can use the ultra wide to like have it in window mode, so when you're playing the game in one part of like your monitor, in window mode, you have another section next to your gameplay, say with your Discord playing and all that stuff. I never played like that. I don't know if like that interferes with the gameplay at all. Having it in window mode versus in full mode, I really don't know. But I mean, like, it's something you can do with an ultra wide, right? If you want to like actually say stream, and if you want to keep an eye on your chat and stream, and also you have a good editing monitor, because when you have an ultra wide, it does help you big time to like see the timeline better to edit. So I would suggest you to get a 2K ultra wide, something past 60 hertz. But yeah, sounds like you have a good monitor here. Something it says over here towards the end of this comment, and like I want to like discuss a bit more. It says that it doesn't bother color correcting at all, because what's being recorded native, and it's gonna look the same, and it's all game footage, so it's gonna look the way it's supposed to look right away, and you'll probably increase like the brightness a bit or whatever. Okay, something that I learned is that depending on what you're filming and when you're editing, like the default settings inside of your editing software may need to be adjusted. So if we go over to my DaVinci here, now if I right click on my timeline settings here, if we go to color, it says here like color science, DaVinci color manage. If you pull down this window here, you have different options, right? DaVinci YRGB, color manage, so on. There's other shit I don't use. Then if you go to color processing mode, if you check this down, you have so much different settings. Now each one of these actually is gonna like give you a different color result. Same thing with the output color space. You want to make sure you have the right settings. Basically what's going on is that the way how you camera records your footage with the color data, it's gonna be completely different, right? So depending on your camera, you gotta tell your software use this color format information. So you gotta like understand like what kind of like format or color space your camera is using to film, right? That way when you're importing it to Premiere into your software, it actually is giving you an accurate color playback for you, right? Think of it as if you film a video at 60 frames per second and then like you drop it in your timeline and your timeline is 30 frames per second or 24 frames per second, it's gonna look differently, right? Because you're missing frames. It's almost the same thing with your color space. Depending on how your camera films and you drop it into a footage that's not like it's not set up correctly, right? With like the color space, it's gonna give you a different like a color result. Let me see if I can show you output. For the most part, for the color output, I think the default for like standard like movies or broadcasts or whatever, like the output is always gonna be Rec 709-A. If I change this to something else, I don't know if you saw that, like it got bright over here. Let me do that again. So keep an eye on this area over here. If I right click again, go to timeline settings, I'll zoom in here so you can see it. Right now it's at Rec 709 Gamma 2. And if I change it back to where I had it at, which is Rec.709-A, and I hit OK, you can see it's gonna change a bit. See how it changed? It got a little darker. So yeah, when you're editing, do some research. I'm not gonna get into it right now, but I mean, like, yeah, you want to make sure that like the way how your software is processing color and also how it's gonna output the color is gonna match what you want, or else it's gonna look completely different from when you're editing to when you're rendering out. You definitely want to make sure these settings are right. Also, I mentioned that I like to cook, so it gives me he's offering some like southern recipes. I'm down. Shit, try some pork and beans or something good. Shit, I love fried chicken, so if I can try like a southern fried chicken recipe, I'll be fucking down. I'll probably bug you for that. A southern fried chicken recipe. I've never done that actually. I don't have a fryer, but I mean I wouldn't mind like trying it. And you say you wonder how much faster. Oh yeah, he just recently updated his PC. He wants to know how fast it can render new games now. Yeah, you have to done the same thing. Actually, I had like an old testing footage and I did some personal rendering or testing on my old PC. I just haven't done anything new with my current one. I should. I need to. I still have the file saved up to do that, so I need to get back to that. Fucking, yeah, but time, it's not your friend. And the final part here. Alright, I'm gonna jump into Helldivers with you, LOL. Yeah, so, as mentioned, I got a Discord, invite only, send me an email if you want to be a part of it, but we started playing Helldivers. Currently, I'm only able to play Friday mornings, but I play, for like a good, 8 hours or so. I'll start early from my end, like at 8 or 9 in the morning, and I'll play to like maybe 2 or 3. So plenty of time to like hang out and play if you guys want to be a part of that. And anybody else can play on their own time, obviously within my Discord, and meet like-minded people. So come hang out. I would invite you to join us, please. So, anyways, that's it for Talk to Me Tuesday. Thanks for the comment, Jeremy. And yeah, leave me a comment and like I'll talk to you next Tuesday. Thanks a lot. Peace.